Hey, yo, Dre, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's get this shit.
Let's go get him.
The jackpot.
We're back in business, boys.
Hey.
We're back in business. We're back in business, boys. We're back in business. We're back in business, boys. We're back in business.
Can I get some gunshots,
We're
Beans?
back in business, boys. We're back
Let's
in
go.
Hey, yo.
Yo, boys is back, baby.
Bullets.
I had to go pop the trunk real quick.
Check the lean.
Let's go.
Check the lean.
Hey,
We're back in business, boys.
hey, hey,
We're back in
hey.
business. We're back in business, boys.
All right, man. We back with another episode of the We Don't Make the Rules podcast, episode number 88, brought to you by Papa John's. All right, 30% off discount code is now active. Okay, make sure you use the code PJ Rules. Okay, only valid for regular menu price items and exclusively at location 6520 Crenshaw Boulevard. Okay, store number 4904. Ordered through the PJ app or papajohns.com only. Okay, make sure you support them because they support us. And if you were on time to the stream, you saw the commercial at the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cobb and Phillip Associates, man. Your small business runs because you make it run. From handling the day-to-day to the year-to-year, you must be on top of everything. And that includes accounting. At Cobb, Phillips & Associates, accounting is our business because your business is your livelihood. From bookkeeping to taxes, we have you covered. Leave the accounting to us while you do what you do best. Run your business. Email us at info@cobbphillips.com to book an appointment or find us on the web at www.cobbphillips.com. Okay. And if you mention fresh, you get a 25% discount on tax preparation for individual returns for new clients to Cobb, Phillips and Associates. All right, man. So make sure you support our people, our sponsors, because they support us. All right. I'm your host, Felix, aka Mr. BB. That's me. And of course, I got some great guys with me in the building, man. We back from our little hiatus for the Super Bowl. Big Draco, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm glad the Super Bowl over, bro. Because I was sick of seeing you fake LA Ram fans. I'm for the city.
Man, we here for the city for sure.
This motherfucker happy about getting confetti.
Oh, yeah.
Confetti.
One piece of confetti flew to the school, bro.
Ain't no way in hell you supposed to be that happy about a piece of paper. That shit could have came from the second grade classroom that you were just in. And you all know you sitting here happy.
Nah, I knew that. I know what everybody's doing.
He said, this
man.
came from Odell.
Right.
This came from Odell. Odell touched this.
Right. And of course, you got your big friendly neighborhood Beaver. What's good, man? How you doing?
I'm drinking. Something y'all need to do with me. It's President's Day tomorrow. Drink.
We off tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Y'all off. I'm on.
I'm celebrating Obama.
I'm on. Let's start the new job.
I got one president to celebrate.
All right. Just one.
Yeah, it's President Day.
Only one. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to all the listeners, man. First time and last time, man. But be sure to tell a friend to listen to us,
Wait,
man.
first time and last time. Hold on. Yep. Hey, if you listening, don't turn me off. Turn me up. Last time, you better tune in.
You better leave that Joe Budden shit over there.
Yeah. The fuck?
First and
last time listeners. No, fuck all that.
And long time listeners.
Yes,
shout out
that's
to the
it.
first time and long time listeners. We greatly appreciate y'all,
That's
man.
what she said.
And it's
Hit your shit to our wagon.
And
Let's go.
right. What is that? That was a bad joke, B.
Long time?
Hey, yo. See, look.
She love me
You know
long
what?
time.
All right, man. It's February still, man. So we got Black History Fact. All right, today's Black History Fact is Toni Stone. Okay, born as Marcinia Lyle Stone in West Virginia. She was the first of 3 women to play professional baseball full time for the Indianapolis Clowns in the previously all-male Negro Leagues. Okay, this made her the first woman to play as a regular on an American big league professional team. A baseball player from her early childhood, she went on to play for the San Francisco Sea Lions, the New Orleans Creoles, the Indianapolis Clowns, and the Kansas City Monarchs before retiring from baseball in 1954. Okay, she was often taunted by teammates, once being told, go home and fix your husband some biscuits.
Wow.
Right.
I'll fix him some biscuits after I whip your ass on this field,
right,
boy.
but she was undeterred. Okay, it's been widely reported that during an exhibition game in 1953, she hit a single off a fastball pitch delivered by legendary player Satchel Paige. Okay, so shout out to her and her legacy and what she did for women in sports.
Go and clap it up for a round of applause.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Man, you know what? I would like for people to comment, jump on the page. Yeah, this whole month we did Black History Month, and I think we might make that a segment going forward, fellas. What y'all think?
I like it. I'm down.
Yeah, we gonna celebrate Black people all year.
All year. I know we talk about shit about current athletes, but we for sure gonna show praise to the oldie but goodies for sure.
Absolutely, man. And we got a special guest with us today, man. This guy, you may have seen him sideline at the Senior Bowl, man. You may have seen him in the We Don't Make the Rules Fantasy League, Fantasy Football League.
Yeah, you may have seen him in the finals as the first loser.
You also may have seen him Thursday nights on the TGN Sports app, man. We want to give a huge round of applause to co-host of Touchdowns and Tangents, man, Kenneth Berry, man. Appreciate you for being on, my guy. Can we hear you? Unmute your mic, my guy.
Thank y'all for having me.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
y'all for having me. I appreciate you.
1 second.
And I just want to point out, I may have lost in the title game, but with my trash roster, I wasn't even supposed to be there. I mean, actually, all the
I don't want to hear about that. Did you draft that team?
Hey, man.
Did you draft the team?
No running backs.
I don't want to hear it, dude. That was you. You were the reason for the trash roster.
Auto draft. You was auto draft like me.
2 drafts at once.
Oh, see, that's not my fault.
Bro, it's cats I didn't even want.
That sounds like Dustin also was in 2 drafts at once, man. It'd be like that, man.
But I didn't even want that got drafted on my team. I was like, what is this?
It'd be like that happened to Beef. Beef didn't want his team either.
Hey, check this out. Don't bring Beef and shit. I didn't draft nothing. It was an all auto draft. I was fucking playing with lions, tigers, and bears and forest fires and shit. No signal.
He was out there wiping his ass with a rabbit in the woods.
Man, I'm out here taking a shit in the little stall, and there's a bunch of whole spider webs. I'm out here battling shit and spider at the same time.
He feared for his shit.
Oh, what did I?
It'd be like
yeah, oh God, I was
pinch it off.
Man, have you ever been cooking and fighting with a wasp? That's some dangerous shit.
It sounds dangerous, man. I know I have.
Guess what it sounds like? Personal problems, because that's what? We here now. Look, look, I'm about to put my name on this bed. Why? Look at that. Why? To take over.
I mean,
just drop that in there.
Let's go. We about to put my name on here.
Stick around, Kenneth, afterwards, man. We got a prize for you too, man.
Yeah, we got a prize for the first loser. Don't worry about it.
So you're going to get something, bro. Your birthday was recent. Well, it was yesterday. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Thank you.
How'd you celebrate?
So, my sister got me some free Starbucks. Then we went to Red Robin's because, I go to a bunch of places where they give you free shit, free stuff.
You got to get the free food.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got to. All right, so of course I'm gonna get the free meal. I'm like, hey, let me get just a monster burger and some sweet potato fries. I'll just throw it in extra shit, and they're like, okay, it's all free. I'm telling you,
if you put that trophy, I'm gonna kick that bitch.
College, that's a lot.
I can't put it right there. I don't
what? That's he over here talking about this.
He dropped that. That's terrible.
Drop it. It's terrible.
I'm gonna kick that bitch.
Sound like you had a good time, man.
Oh, and then he proceeded to go on IG and tell everybody that they had trash hairlines.
Oh, yeah, he thanked everybody that he had a great hairline, immaculate hairline, you know what I'm saying?
Long line of hairlines.
I was thinking, God, just, I'm thankful that, my follicle game has been historically.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being grateful.
So I know some people who made it to 30 with me and they bald.
That's
And
real.
they had way more facial hair than everybody I knew in high school.
Because on that time they was lying on their birth certificate. That's why. Man, they're not 30.
They like Zeke.
They was 36 in 12th grade.
They like Zeke and Power.
Oh damn. But all right, man. So we back, man. We're here to talk about the Super Bowl. We're here to talk about the Super Bowl, man. So did you enjoy the game, and why do y'all think the Rams won?
Man, as soon as they called that penalty on the Bengals, I was like, the fix is in. It was a great game up until that point.
Which penalty? Because it was like 3 or 4 penpenalties at the end.
The holding on Cooper Kupp.
Okay.
Yeah, the Logan Wilson penalty on linebacker.
Yeah. I don't know why y'all
You
complaining.
would never call that like.
I would, because I hit the Buffalo Wild Wings button. I would.
Because first of all, y'all, the NFL not finna force us to celebrate Cincinnati. Like, what the fuck? No, we already got the All-Star game. We're not doing this, Ohio. We're not doing this, Ohio. No, y'all got the All-Star game. That's it.
Bengals have the best chance, bro.
Hey,
Cavaliers ain't never winning again.
Swagoo said it the best. He said, Swagoo said, I got all these picks. You go to the draft, don't look at no other position. You go to offensive line, you ask them what they like to eat, what they do on their off season, who their mama. You get to know every offensive lineman in that bitch, and you draft every round. You offensive lineman, you don't need nothing else.
Hey, you do that shit like you do your shoe shop at high to low.
Hey,
you go to high to low.
And you draft a good 5 offensive line. And you draft good 2 DBs because fuck Eli Apple, okay? You need somebody. He was getting cooked.
Your shit better look like an NBA draft. Guard. We need all that.
What'd you say?
I said on the Johnny Flynn side of the game.
I hope so. I hope so. I think it was
drafting 3 guards in a row.
Right. What was it? Flynn, Rubio, and somebody else.
Motherfucker, hey, they finna set a Hall of Fame one right now. I need 5 off. I need a whole starting 5 because hey, Spain put up a picture. Oh, I wasn't getting cooked. Yes, you was.
Damn, my W brother, I love you, Quentin, but Aaron Donald, ain't nobody got nothing for Aaron.
And I feel like that's why the Rams won, man. Like in that second half, the Rams defensive line was getting to it. And Dre, you was sitting with me the whole game. It was like, yo, Aaron Donald is not going to allow Joe Burrow to win this game.
Hell no.
And he made that absolutely clear. Like time and time again.
He was okay with losing to Tom Brady a couple years ago. We ain't scored no points, but they barely scored 2.
Right.
But I'm not losing to Joe Burrow.
Yeah, time and time again, he made the case where it was like, yo.
He should have been MVP too.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that, man. Are you guys sick for Odell for not being able to finish the game?
Oh, yeah. I had him touted as the MVP.
Nah, I'm not sick. He did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, he caught his touchdown.
Caught his touchdown, broke his leg.
Oh, fuck.
I don't think that's what he was supposed to do.
I don't. This is what we got in the cars for you. You got 2. Then you gonna sit out the rest of the game.
Caught them 2 touchdowns, broke that leg. Yeah.
Are you sick for him, Kenny?
Man, he just kind of pulled like a Booby Miles like Friday Night Lights.
Just go back out there.
It was just destined to happen.
It was just something that
definitely cried. So
hey, it's better than being in
Cleveland. Cried in the car.
Yeah, he ugly cried on the field. Like,
oh yeah.
I feel like that's why I was kind of sick for him though. Like, he been through so much over the last few months or the last few years, really, and he gets his opportunity. He's been shining through the playoffs. And then in the biggest game, granted, he had a great game. If that would have been the end of his game, he played the whole game. It's like, all right, he had a pretty good game, like 2 for 52 in the tub. Like, that's great, but it's just like what we feel like he was on track to do. Yeah, is the unfortunate part. Like
we won't see what would have been.
Right, because Cooper Kupp was getting doubled the whole game, so he was single coverage running across the field wide open. Mm-hmm. Like so. It's just it would have been cool to see what could have been.
And what's his name? Skronik, Clorox, whatever his name is. He was trying to get a game away. That man, he tipped the ball. Matthew Stafford looking like,
yeah, man, like 18 can't catch, bro. Like,
get him out of there.
I'm tired of him. He dropped a touchdown pass the week before.
Yeah, but he's a moving tight end.
It was like Cup.
Speaking of
Cup.
that, didn't I call it? That would be a tight end type of game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very tight end type of game. Tight ends was showing was getting. If I feel like if the Rams had their number one tight end, it would have been a whole different ball game. Because them cross routes was always open.
Yeah, the seam was open because they stand deep. The safeties is deep, trying to make sure they get over the top.
Could just kept running down and keep everybody. Because if you think about it, what Odell was doing with his routes is shit that you have a tight end do. But they had Odell do it because Odell's a little quicker. If they had their number one tight end, I guarantee you it'll be the Odell and tight end show.
Oh yeah.
The only tight ends was those Cincinnati fans' butts in those seats.
Yo. What's wrong with you?
Were y'all upset? Well, I think we know the answer to Kenny's, but were you guys upset with the way the refs called the game? Like a lot of people were like, they let them play for 58 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes they decided to blow the whistle on every single play.
No, because guess what? I'm not celebrating Cincinnati. Let the Rams win so that we can have a good parade here, LA, and ain't nobody getting shot because people mad. They gonna get shot because people happy.
27 people went to that Rams parade. 27 people went to that Rams parade, dog. There were more people at the Chicago Sky Parade than it was for that Rams parade.
Oh yeah, that parade was quite
It was some
underwhelming.
Nah, give me the Atlanta Braves type of parade where the bus was going 100 miles per hour down the street.
It was speeding. We're trying to get to the strip club.
Hey, all y'all niggas, you gotta get
the wings.
Right.
You gotta get there before that morning shift is over. You gotta get there. You gotta get there.
I'm not upset with the way the refs called the game. I feel like if you actually look back and I guess dissect each penalty, or each side got a bad break, so to speak. Like
Bengals got theirs early.
They got theirs.
Hey, whoever get theirs first, you better be mad. You better be mad,
right? Because they yanked the hell out of Jalen Ramsey's face mask, who had a terrible game by his standards, in my opinion.
He got cooked.
Yeah, but at the end of Cooper Kupp getting that PI call on 3rd and 8 or 4th and 8 or whatever, and then getting another defensive defensive PI. It's all part of it. I feel like they were all warranted. Like you could call them. It wasn't like an egregious miss, like when Nicole Roby hit old boy. And they missed it for the same. It wasn't anything that was like, yo, how the fuck did y'all miss that? It wasn't anything egregious as that. So I feel like I wasn't tripping about what the refs did. And you never want to put yourself in a position where the refs got to make the call to win the game for you or lose the game for you, so to speak. Right. So,
and if the Bengals really wanted to win, they would have blocked Aaron Donald. I would have kept everybody in and sent Jamar Chase on one. It's a one-man route. Everybody else blocked. What are y'all doing? Y'all got Aaron Donald coming up the middle. Wasn't good.
They kept running those overload blitzes, and I'm like, why don't you just send a running back right behind them to run like a little out route? It's open all game. But also, they didn't call the Rams jumping off sides, both tackles. And Aaron Donald was way off sides.
I saw a play, too, where they said that the offensive line for the Rams was false starting, too.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Linemen don't do nothing wrong. I don't give a fuck.
I got what we got right here.
Our senior. But like 3 dudes jumped off that one.
No, it didn't. It said it.
We got our senior lineman
you saw that
correspondent.
Right there, look. So I see the ball move before.
And the thing about being an offensive lineman, like you get that, you get the benefit of the doubt most of the time because
we don't.
It was a home game.
No, we don't.
Home game.
Oh, you gonna get it out?
Outside 3 times.
That's fair.
Let me tell you this. You know who get the benefit of the doubt? Guards and centers. Tackles, we are out there on the island by ourselves.
Everybody see y'all. Y'all at the end.
Oh God, that's why I got. That's why I was always comfortable with that play.
I was speaking for centers and guards.
Hey, kid, get inside, my brother.
Right, save
yourself. What the fuck? They gonna think we're recording in the hood.
Let's go to the chat right
on a high-speed chase.
Shout out to DJ Keezy, AZ in the building. Glad to see you guys back on air. We are glad to be back, man. We are so happy to be back. Moving on to the next question. Do y'all feel like Kupp should have won the MVP? Or should it have been Aaron Donald? Or should it have been Matthew Stafford?
It should have been Kupp. Kupp carried the motherfuckers. Hey, It was sometimes when that offense got stagnant, and guess who you call? As soon as that game started getting stagnant,
They did what they was doing all
Cooper
season.
Cup.
Cup, repeat.
Now
Cup.
Don't get me
Rinse,
wrong.
repeat.
Don't get me wrong. Aaron Donald did this shit all year long, but that was the Cup show. He set the record that year. That was the Cup show.
But if Aaron Donald doesn't get that last play, they're kicking field goal.
We go to overtime.
They may even score a touchdown if Aaron Donald doesn't get that hurry. It's 4th and 1.
Well, I think of it like this: Aaron Donald is Aaron Donald. The talent speaks for itself. Regardless of what, if Aaron Donald's on the field, he's going to command 3 to 4 motherfuckers, which is going to create a havoc for either Von Miller or other people. Robinson was in the game. I think that was his name. They couldn't even run the ball when he was in. They ran because when Aaron Donald was in, they could still run the ball because they was running away from Aaron Donald. So the other one stepped up too. But I honestly feel this was the Cooper Cup show because when Odell went out, the run game got real stagnant. They said, Cooper Cup, strap the fuck up and let's go. Eli Apple, cook.
We out here making apple pie.
Oh, the delicious.
I would have never put Eli Apple or Cooper Cup on 4th and 1.
You probably would have you would have won that bet to not put Eli Apple on him 1-on-1 on the high.
It should have been.
I would have put Jesse Bates out there. I would have put anybody else.
Yo, I'm putting 2 on him like it's a punt. Like, yo, you're not about to get this, bro. I'm bracketing you inside out.
Safety help. And then you got safety help over the top.
You heard that? You heard that MLS?
Mm-hmm.
They checking on Eli Apple's mental health right now. They're going to go check on him, man. Send all help to Eli Apple.
I've only seen that happen one time where a receiver was triple teamed. It was in high school. Like, they had a corner jammed them. They had another corner on playing inside, and then they had the safety over top. Like, it was ridiculous. And he was still cooking. Like, shout out to Anthony Denham, bro.
Yeah.
I love that dude. Like, still cooking. But I feel like Aaron Donald probably should have been MVP still. Like, and I get Cooper Cup was amazing on that final drive. Without that final drive, they don't win. But I feel like who had more of an impact in the totality of the game? Aaron Donald, man.
No, Aaron Donald's dominance didn't kick in until he pushed Joe Burrow out of bounds.
And they woke up
when
there.
they tried to fight him. They
He was like, oh, I'm not one of them, bro.
And I'm not letting Joe Burrow walk out of here.
And I love Aaron Donald, but I feel like that was the turning point for Aaron Donald. Before that, it was a Cooper Cup show. It was really the Odell Beckham show.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And snapped his MCL.
Yeah, and then he snapped it and turned into the Cooper Cup marathon.
Yeah, in the 4th quarter, but like 3rd quarter, I mean, there wasn't any offense
because fucking McVay was smoking that pipe. He kept running the ball. I said that dope.
He like, I love how they're not giving up on the run. Give it up,
and then he took a pass from Philly. He ran a Philadelphia Eagles play and couldn't succeed.
And who blew it? And guess what? They ran that play, and that's an Odell play because Odell threw that pass the last time, and he completed it. This time,
Cooper Cup he couldn't hit it, and Matthew Stafford was right.
Odell should have been MVP.
All I'm gonna say is, y'all.
I agree with you, Kenny.
All I want to say is, you know what I'm saying, the Rams fans out there, congratulations.
The Lambs.
But y'all know who y'all daddy is. Y'all try to run plays from us, okay?
Here you go.
We taught y'all motherfuckers how to win. Y'all try to run plays like us. We ran the okey doke against Tom Brady, and we fucking won. And I was like, "Ooh, look at daddy! I want to be just like that."
Oh my god,
just like
daddy though.
Yeah, shout out to Philly.
We definitely got to shuffle some love on that. And then also, when Cooper Cup showed up with a Kobe jersey, I'm like, Kobe walked out on his own team on his dedication night because they were losing. Y'all choked the Super Bowl away. Like, Kobe was an Eagles fan. He didn't fuck with the Lakers like that. He didn't fuck with the Rams like that.
Like I said.
That's a great point. I didn't even think about that. Like he was just gonna rep LA.
I was like, come on now.
Right, he was repping LA and didn't realize, like, yo, Kobe was an Eagles fan, bro. Like, he did not fuck with y'all.
That's probably why they ran that Philly special.
That's sick.
Man, shout out to Philly,
Kobe
man.
special? Oh, my God, no.
That's sick.
Philly, I will see y'all soon, I guarantee.
Speaking of it,
Derek Carr wearing a Kobe sleeve.
I can assume you guys did not go to the parade.
I didn't have to.
Did you want to go to the parade?
It's down the street. I was in a certain office that day.
Yeah, I was in the area too. I was kind of sad I didn't go.
I was fucking annoyed. All that summer bitch traffic, all this goddamn road blocking.
Oh, because you started at a certain time. Yeah, when I got there, speed right through. Like
You know how many,
nobody outside.
you know how many back streets I had to get to the one location?
Yeah,
I
like-
said, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I was late.
I'm driving through like, damn, I wish I could come. Like, I see them putting the barricades up and everything.
Man, listen.
They probably didn't throw nothing good off the. They probably didn't do no beads off or nothing.
Nah, it was just confetti.
It was the quickest route ever. They took him straight down Fig.
Party
They
City.
didn't even let him go see the hoes.
Right. They didn't say hi hoes.
They should have took him straight down Fig to Manchester.
We can't put that shit on TV.
Can we go to Mr. Fries at least?
Taco Bell, something.
Boy,
Shit.
hey, as soon as they got the fucking Mr. Fries, they hit the corner. They ain't go through the drive-through or nothing,
Sick,
man.
But shout out to them, and the fans look like they had a good time that were there. Reason had a great time.
Yeah, all
He was
5 of
drunk.
them.
They had people like
I saw more fans when I covered the XFL before it got canceled.
But you gotta remember, man, like motherfuckers had to go to work. It wasn't like
And it's still cold.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's still
not
cold.
giving 2 shits about that parade.
I was about to say, I think I lean more to Kenny. I feel like more people just didn't really care.
And it's
Yeah.
LA.
can you see a Chargers parade?
Hey, I'm gonna be there by myself. One big sign, like,
All the
yeah.
hoes gonna be at the Chargers parade for sure.
Hey, because the Chargers do cater to the younger base, though.
Because you talking about Dre, you talking about like it's still COVID and all that. Let the Lakers have thrown that parade. Let the Lakers have thrown that parade when they won that championship. Everybody was gonna be out. I don't care. They didn't care about nothing.
They throwing the parade right now. It's called the 9th seed.
Let the Dodgers have thrown the parade for their championship.
Oh,
Yeah,
go
it
ahead.
would have been crazy.
Because guess what? Those teams been here and they stayed here and they've been here.
But that's why I'm saying, like,
yeah,
you can't blame
Gentrify
COVID.
LA.
Oh yeah, teams they're in love with the
Gentrify LA would have.
Rams just got here. We happy
Hey,
for y'all.
Gentrify
Because
LA.
LA would have definitely showed up. Like a bunch of white kids.
Hey, Kenneth, walk back to the section you was at, right where the ambulance was.
turn the phone 3 ways.
Yeah, turn around.
3
circles.
degrees to the left.
Hey, speaking of gentrification, man, he's right there on Century and Crenshaw. The 99-cent store gone. That 99-cent store been there since fucking 1981.
Mhm.
No, let me get right. Early 1800s. Before it was 99 and up, it was just 99 cents.
And they about to close the food for less that was right there.
You they smoking daddy dope.
They closing all that stuff, but I mean, and they sending you right to the other 99 down there on Crenshaw.
You tell me they gonna keep El Super open but close food for less?
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
El Super
Everything
smell
on
like
the
the
west side
meat.
gotta go.
They pandering.
I have no knock on my Latinos, but that El Super smell like
Hey,
the
what was
meat.
that? What was that accent, bro?
Which one?
No knock on my Latinos.
No knock on my Latinos, but that El Super smell like that meat been outside for a good 30 days. It's
And that
no
was-
good.
That was our say it again segment.
Kicking soccer balls at that.
Say it again.
They've been kicking soccer balls at the meat.
Nah, it smell like it just smell like blood everywhere. Like they didn't rinse.
They
the shit.
they just killed that.
They probably did.
It's fresh.
It's not fresh. It looked like
It's fresh, my friend.
man. But you know why they're gonna tear that shopping center down? Because they have to build restaurants. Come on, all they got is Sizzler.
Right.
When the people was there, I know they was complaining. They've been Raising Cane's on Manchester and Prairie.
Sizzler.
They will have my business. They're gonna have my first name. Say y'all slap the shit. I'll slap.
It is.
Slap the shit.
Say it again.
What?
And this shit is over.
Bro.
Motherfucker.
You okay?
Motherfucker.
Today is not a good day to be in the middle.
Right, like,
Man. But see, you don't know how to do it. Let me tell you. And Ken, I'm just gonna take a segment from the Super Bowl. This is called Cooking with Beef. This is what you do. You get to the 6-piece. Either you can do the tender bread special. What you do?
what's that? Is that the combo, the box? What's
That's
it called? The box?
I don't give a fuck what it's called. You get six tenders.
6-piece.
Six piece.
610.
Tell them hold the coleslaw. We don't need that nasty shit.
Right, double bread.
Double me up.
Yeah, I'm not getting
I
slaw.
need the bread. So you take the bread, you go home, take a piece of a knife, cut it down the middle. Boom. All right. Decorate it with some fries. Put the chicken strip in the middle. Now the sauce.
Uh-huh.
You just don't do the sauce. You ask them, do they got hot sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Take the hot sauce, put it with the sauce that they give you, mix it around,
Uh-huh.
drizzle on top. Now you got a Raising Cane's bread sandwich. All right. Now No.
He said, "No, all of a sudden this shit is a delicacy."
No.
In ghetto heaven.
All right, hold on, let him finish.
Let's speed it up. Now saying you don't want to cut the bread, right? Fuck it. You don't gotta cut the bread. All right. You still ask for the hot sauce. You take the hot sauce, still pour it in the range case. You take a fry. You don't take the strip, all right? You don't want to waste a valuable strip. Take a fry, wish that bitch around. All right. Sample test it. If it's good, you start dipping and you go to work. You know what I mean? And that's called cooking with bees.
I thought I was gonna go into it.
He's just dipping and go to work.
Cooking with beef, man.
Oh, it's like anybody could do that.
Anybody can do that.
You say your mind is blown?
Do it.
Oh my god.
Chef's kiss.
Can't stand this dude, man.
Cooking
But,
with
all right.
beef.
Last question, man. Which team do you guys think has a better chance of getting back, man?
Philadelphia. God damn it, we coming. We are coming. Ain't the Chargers.
It wasn't a question about the Chargers. It was about the Rams.
I thought the lights was about to
Be-
the lights finna go out here over here on that bullshit.
Right.
What you talking about?
The Rams or the Bengals? Who has a better chance of making it back to the Super Bowl? Kenny, you start.
Bengals, they're younger, they got way more money to spend, and either you're gonna have to leverage Aaron Donald for trade chips, for draft picks 2-3 years from now, or you're gonna let a bunch of those guys on defense walk. Bengals are that all they realize. Oh, we only had 3 linemen out there blocking the whole game, so they're gonna load up on linemen, load up on corners, steal a couple free agents, and they'll be fine.
All right, we gonna see, man. What about you, Dre?
The Rams.
Why?
Because Tom Brady retired.
Baby daddy, go!
Just like when LeBron left the East and it was just a revolving door. Tom Brady left the East and now it's a revolving door in the AFC. Guess what? Revolving door in the NFC. Let's see who's gonna get there next year.
He ain't no revolving door. The Packers are gonna get there because Aaron Rodgers, broke off his engagement. He's a liar. I'm still trying to.
Liar.
He's a liar.
Hey, he's an MVP.
0 for 4 in engagement.
I'm still asking for.
Right, 0 for 4.
How many letters does liar have?
Oh man, it has 4. But guess
how many MVPs he got? 4.
Yes.
Oh, he 4.
So you
He for the 4.
So you want to know? You know what type of player he is? A goddamn individual. Son of a bitch.
Hey, get paid, young man. Get paid.
Him and Matt
He
Stafford.
old.
He's young.
Hey, him and
In
Matt
the
Stafford.
real world, he's young. In football, he's old.
Yeah.
Hey, him and Matt Stafford is both greatness because both of them got the same amount of championships. Hit the drums.
That's it. Honestly,
Thank you.
How many Philly got? The same amount of championships.
Yeah, we talking about quarterbacks.
Who's your quarterback? Who's your quarterback?
The Bruss. Hey, don't hit the drums.
No.
Hey, we will go to a commercial break right now. I will rip
Jalen Hurts.
Hey, don't you hit the drums. A jacket will fly.
Did you win rock paper scissors this year?
We'll be right back, people.
We'll be right back.
All right, clear this whole airwave.
But I agree that I feel like the Rams do have the better chance for because the AFC has so many great young up and coming quarterbacks as well. Like it's still gonna go through Mahomes. I don't feel like the Bills are getting any worse with Josh Allen. My Chargers coming, boy. Justin Herbert. I know Kenny, you a Raiders fan, bro, but you seen Justin Herbert in Week 18, bro.
They just need to re-sign some of their linebackers.
Yeah, so we can stop the run.
And get a right tackle.
Absolutely. So I mean, like, and Joe Burrow's still gonna be around, but it's gonna be tough to get through all those teams.
You gotta go through the gauntlet,
right? You gotta go through the gauntlet to get to the top, man.
Smarter head coach than Brandon Staley, because that was stupid.
I like him though.
As a Raiders fan, I was like, "Oh, y'all coach is stupid."
What you say, Raiders fan?
Yeah, he's a Raiders fan.
Hey, that's where we cut the interview. All right, Kenneth, that's where we. Hey, we appreciate you. Oh man, but no, I'm just fucking with you.
Did you answer the question, OB?
What question? I did.
He said
Rams
the Eagles.
or
he said sorry ass Eagles. He
Rams
bring
or
them up
Bengals?
every chance he get.
Rams or Bengals? Who has a better chance of getting back? I'm assuming you're gonna say Bengals since you said the Eagles gonna get back.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not worried about my situation.
You shouldn't be.
I'm not. We're gonna be great. Shout out. I'm good.
All right, man. Kenneth, man, we appreciate you for being on, bro. Go ahead and plug your podcast, man. Plug your podcast.
Thank you. Y'all can check us out every Thursday. Good News Sports at Touchdowns and Tangents at TDs_tangents. Instagram, Spotify, all our streaming platforms that we're on, X-Plot affiliates, and yeah.
All right, man. We appreciate you for being on.
Oh, yeah, I need some of what he on.
Right?
And I need some of that.
We appreciate you for being on, man. Check your email. Right, check your email in about an hour,
brother.
bro. It's gonna be so special.
More life, more everything.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, man. DJ Keezy in the chat says the Caniac combo, extra bread, no slaw. That's his go-to.
Yes, sir.
That's the only way to do it, man. Extra bread, no slaw. Shout out to Kenny, man.
And you sick motherfuckers that's taking the slaw.
He is lit.
Oh yeah, he's so out of here. That man is on Mars.
Boy, was dragging them words.
Oh my goodness. Love him though.
Sure.
All right, man. Super Bowl halftime show. What y'all think, man?
It's lit. I loved it. Like I don't understand what people expect out of a fucking halftime show. Like, first of all, it's about 15 to 20 minutes of performance.
15.
Yeah. You only could put so much. They already had 5 acts, and if they wanted to, I was talking about people. Oh, they had too many acts. Yeah, cut Eminem. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Nah, they gotta lose yourself off, bro.
Yeah, they gotta get that from Middle America. They gotta get Middle America in there.
Hey, I don't know how long the game and 50 Cent gotta be beefing, but I for sure would have expected the game to be there. That would have been icing on the cake.
I mean, I was expecting Q more than the game.
No, but see, you gotta go with the aftermath era. Aftermath era consisted of Eminem, 50, and the game. I think Mary J. Blige.
G Unit, but
No, it wasn't G Unit. Those were the pillars.
Where was Game a part of?
He wasn't part of G Unit.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He was G Unit.
He was.
Game was G Unit, bro.
And then he did a whole 300 bars and running about not being G Unit. G Unit.
Listen.
Game was G Unit.
Listen.
I'm listening.
The real everybody knows G Unit is Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, Tony Yayo, and 50. He was. He was on that album. I don't count part G Unit if he was on.
They threw Game on there to keep the hype going.
They threw Game as a seasoning, and then the seasoning didn't work. Okay.
Salt Bay.
Yeah. We don't do Salt Bay.
So you wanted to see the game.
They did season it, and guess what they seasoned? Some beef. They will shoot at each other.
I ain't gonna lie, 300. Hey, goddamn, that's like I'm looking light skinned. Sorry, no. Oh, look at me.
And goddamn individual.
So you would have wanted to see the game if
because
there was any improvement to be made.
Bro, they had Tams there. Put the game with Tams. That Tams in Compton.
Dre is in Compton. Kendrick from Compton. What you mean?
Hey, Kendrick, you gotta stop this homeless shit, my boy. Every time we look up, you in boxes, you in necessarily in shackles, and you've been gone for so long. I'm worried about your mental health, Kendrick.
That's Kung Fu Kenny.
He's good, man. I was glad
every
to see
Kung Fu person not homeless, but he do play a good crackhead in Power.
What's up, Papi?
What's up, Papi?
I love the halftime show. It was everything I could have expected and more. Like to see the game. I mean, not the game. To see 50 Cent come out and perform. To see Anderson .Paak out there on drums. Like it was a great performance, man. The visuals was amazing. Mary J looked amazing. Looked good.
Shout out to them boots and thighs.
Looked beautiful.
What I tell you before she got on, she better have them thigh high boots on.
Man. And she was dancing.
And she better hit that shit.
Wind was blowing in her hair, man.
I was blowing in her hair.
That was the wind. If you look real close, you'll see a some of them bitch out there blowing on her hair.
How did you blow? Let me see. I'm gonna clip that in the book. Okay, well, I got extra time tonight too.
Bro,
oh yeah.
Oh, he's a sick Negro.
Like mark it.
Timestamp.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Did you guys? You guys were impressed with the halftime show, right? It was so LA. G-Funk. They had people out there crip walking.
Oh, yeah.
They had the khaki.
Snoop hit the blunt before he went out.
They had the Dickie suit on. Like, yeah, it was amazing.
They was like, we were all black. Snoop was like, nah, me. I'm crip.
Would you guys say that this is the best ever? The best halftime show ever? Or where would you rank it?
In its own category.
No, it stands alone by itself. You know what I mean?
Because there's so much that went into, like, they wouldn't even let hip hop on TV 30 years ago. So for him for Kendrick's special verse, he put 35 summers.
Right.
Like, that's 35 years of Compton.
Right.
So to finally get to the Super Bowl, I for sure.
I would say that another good one was Michael Jackson's Super Bowl.
I went back and watched a few of those. I watched Michael Jackson's. I watched Prince. I watched Katy Perry.
Prince, not
J-Lo and Shakira. Like
Katy Perry.
Bro, go back and watch Katy Perry's, bro.
No.
You'll be surprised, man.
Michael Jackson has the best Super Bowl of all time.
It was cool.
This
Him and
motherfucker,
Prince
this
shit
motherfucker
was hard too.
Michael stood on the stage
For 2 minutes.
for 2 minutes and didn't say shit, and the whole crowd. You may say he fucking performed 5 songs. Then he was popping up from the jumbotrons in different areas.
I saw that. I watched it. I went back and watched it. It was good.
Nobody can touch Mike, man.
It was good, and it was in Pasadena.
Mike
the Rose
stood
Bowl.
there and told the motherfucker,
I was surprised.
just like
though.
that, look, bitch.
I was surprised,
It was
bro.
like
I was
Hunger
just
Games.
They're just like, he like,
I thought it was done, and I was like, "Oh shit, he's still performing." Like,
he didn't even
yeah.
perform like that. They couldn't even play football because they was watching. Shout out to the kicker from the Bengals, though. He was like,
Michael Irvin skipped out of halftime to watch Michael Jackson perform.
I do not want to hear about nothing.
Right.
I'm doing that. I don't care if it's Michael Jackson, if it was Prince, if it was this Compton show. I'm not sitting in the half. I'm watching the show, bro.
I put this show in the top 3 or 4 though, and it has to be amongst like, bro.
That's the culture and
you
importance.
hate it, but bro, go back and watch that Katy Perry show, man. Like it was really good, and I watched like 3 or 4. Like I watched probably like 5 halftime shows this past week, bro. And
He was halftime.
I didn't see.
Yeah, time today.
Not many people pulled off what she pulled off in terms of costume changes, multiple costume changes, the set design. She rode in on a big ass tiger. Like,
hey, we finna get the show finna burn down after this comment.
What?
No, the best costume design was Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
Here we go.
Oh yeah,
we finna burn down the show right
man.
now.
Come on, I remember that. I was like, what, 10? It was like 11, 12.
Kenny jumped in the chat and said the halftime show was pure pandering. Kendrick couldn't even mention the cop killer line.
You done said that line so many times before. Like you mad at it? And I said it at the halftime show.
No, and Dr. Dre got it off where he said still not loving police.
Yeah, we know where he stand.
Right.
Shout out to Eminem for taking the knee.
Kenny said that Prince is the winner.
That was the pandering. White man.
Prince is the winner. Prince had his hair wrapped in a bundle, and it was in the rain. The halftime show was the most gentrified. This halftime show was the most gentrified. I don't know, man. I thought it was real LA.
I mean, it's just the times. So can't get
granted that the NFL ain't slick, man. They tried to black it up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black halftime show. Black woman singing the national anthem. Black women singing "Oh Beautiful."
Who's singing the national anthem? Because they for sure bobbled that shit. I know my Janae Oko, and that wasn't her.
Janae what?
Ioko.
Uncle.
But yeah, and then they had the black referee, head referee. So I mean, they ain't slick. They was like, "Yo, we got black friends." Brought out all their black friends, but
no black owners yet.
this halftime show is up there with as in terms of what it meant too for I guess hip hop culture. Like for that to be on a national stage is definitely up there with Beyonce's performance, Prince, Michael Jackson, Katy Perry. Like, yeah.
Interested to see what they do next year. Once you go from Compton, where are you gonna go? You gonna go to New York?
The next Super Bowl is where? Arizona?
Now, Jay-Z gonna go out there.
What's
They
coming
bring out
through?
AC/DC again.
Hey, we drink 40s and shoot camels. Because that's what we gonna do.
$7,000 for nosebleeds. Yeah, they was going crazy for those ticket prices, man. I had a coworker go, and they were able to catch it before like the resale price, and they still paid $5 for one ticket.
Hey, for everybody that went to the Super Bowl, don't ask me for shit.
Sheesh.
Don't ask me, hey, can I borrow for the next week? Nah.
Right.
Go to SoFly and look for your photo in one of them seats.
This halftime show resets the stage for future action. Yeah, it's definitely going to set the stage or reset it because it's like, where do you go from here? It's going to be interesting to see what they decide to come up with.
Future, you can go with Future singing the song when he sung the song with the 49ers. Tony Montana.
Tony Montana. I don't think he's mainstreaming though.
He's mainstream.
He can do March Madness. That's an undefeated song.
I think you need that
in February though.
Nah,
it don't matter where you play that motherfucking song. You hear me?
Nah, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Ever since March Madness came out, I play that every March 1st to start my birthday.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You got to, man. You got to.
Undefeated.
So B, are there any songs that you guys wish they would have done?
I don't know, man. I think Mary could have did. I think she could have did the song with Method Man. You all
that would have been
need.
dope. That would have been dope. Our queens would have been in a frenzy.
She did.
They love Method Man.
No, she should have did "Be Without You."
Oh. Yeah. Hey. No lie. I was in the crib a couple weeks ago. I was like, we don't appreciate Mary for this shit right here. And I was talking to Crystal. I was like, hey yo, that run, and then she did it again. Like and she did it again.
Hey, what's wrong with y'all? Bro, stop.
Oh, that shit was it, man. We don't appreciate Mary for how queen she is, bro.
Hey, Runaway Love would have been sick.
That was dope. That was
bro. We're not doing that at halftime.
Shout out to the hoes. Hey, hoes. Oh, man. All right, man. Great.
They could have did Compton with Kendrick and Drake. I had them more interaction with the acts.
It was a good Super Bowl.
It was great.
Good Super Bowl halftime show, man. I didn't hear too much about the outside stuff, so it seemed like all the tourists got home safe.
They went straight from SoFi to LAX.
Right.
I heard it was depressing shit going to the airport.
I believe
Cincinnati.
Hey, one thing I did not like, and I express this a lot, I did not like a lot of posts coming out, you know what I'm saying, telling people to be careful and all this bullshit. Let these people live their life. You feel me? Like, of course, it should be always a rule. Don't go to a city and be flamboyant, you know what I mean?
Reckless.
And be reckless, but damn, let these people enjoy LA. Like, I get LA has a lot of game bangers, but
has warning sign on the city.
Yeah,
like, what's wrong
like,
with
man,
y'all?
you like, and for everybody in this,
I was one of those people telling them, like, hey,
no, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like, just because when I go to Atlanta, man, like, you know what I mean, people don't tell me like, be careful in Atlanta. I know it's scammers out there. That's why but you'll never. I look like average Joe. You feel me?
Yeah, but you ain't been out there when the Super Bowl's out there.
No, I've been out there for some events, but it just, you know what I mean?
You just Super Bowl.
It wasn't, hey, motherfucker, I don't got Super Bowl money, and people know I got Super Bowl money. God damn it, I don't got it.
Hey,
I ain't
got it.
My new thing is all my money is tied up in investments.
My money, it is.
I got a checking in the savings, but all the money in my savings.
All my money is tied up in investments.
Hey, I don't need to pay for the Super Bowl because I played in a professional stadium. I know what it feels like to be inside a professional locker room. I'm good. I'm trying to save everybody's Clippers tickets. Okay. We are going to make it, and we just trying to save the average person, you know, that does not have the same common sense that you have. In front of TV look good, okay? I'll see everything in front of TV. But I'm just saying, man, like, I just didn't like that stigma. It just make it seem like people couldn't enjoy the LA vibe. You feel me? That's what people come out here for. That's why when you come to LA, it's a vibe. Like, think about the All-Stars right now in NBA in Cleveland. It's Cleveland. But, you know, here's a vibe.
Everywhere has that.
But do you understand why they were saying it, though? Like, the last 6 months to a year has been sick out here.
Yeah,
bro. Like, people going to restaurants eating dinner and getting ran up on. Like, it's a reason why people are telling them, hey, just be careful out here. Like, no. It's been a little bit different. That's all I'm saying.
The way some of the message was like, there's no need to put a message out there saying be careful. Like, you know, to be careful. Like it made it seem like it was a fucking war zone out here. Even though we out here like, man, don't go to this hood, don't go to this.
Well,
man,
you shouldn't be there anyway.
You shouldn't be there anyway. But I'm saying, man, go out and enjoy your food. Do you feel me? Just be mindful of your surroundings.
Right.
Don't go walking out with a 20K chain on.
Yeah.
If you're not from here, right? And if you from here,
Even if you are,
no, I'm saying, even if you're from here, you know, people wearing 20K change is accompanied by 2 or 4 big motherfuckers with security.
Exactly.
So if you don't got that security with you, don't come.
If you pay for the change, pay for the security.
All I'm saying.
Check the chat one
And
more
you'll be
time.
all right.
Kenny said Anderson .Paak should have been allowed to perform a song. That would have been amazing. Saving up to buy Clippers tickets is sick.
And I'm the sickest.
Well, he's not just any tickets. He wants to be a season ticket holder. So that I feel like you need to be
And I'm going to
make that specification.
Hey, no, I'm going to make specify for shit. I'm saving for Clipper tickets.
No, because Clippers tickets,
I'm a bitch.
single
I'm a
game
bitch.
Clippers tickets is cheap. That's why he's saying that. Like,
no.
especially because Kawhi and Paul George is out.
Hey,
Like,
check this out.
those tickets are cheap.
See, stop watching my pocket. I said I'm saving for Clipper tickets. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. All right, man, my bad.
Trying to go to see him at Intuit Dome,
I ain't got
and I'm trying to see the
nothing to say.
All-Star game too.
All right. Hey, man, let's move on to quick hitters, man.
Leave me alone.
Are
You
y'all
trying
good?
to get into it.
Right. Trying to get into- Are y'all good with the 14 college football playoff? They sticking with 4. They're not moving up to 6 or 8.
Yeah, man.
Y'all good with
I'm
it?
cool with it. Play good. Just play good. Get in.
I'm fine with it as well. They keep yelling about player safety, and then when they turn this down, everybody's mad. Like, what? How you gonna want player safety, but also want more teams to be allowed in the playoffs? Like every few years, you'll get a Cincinnati that gets a chance, and then they'll lose to Alabama, and we'll be happy that they got a chance, and then we'll move on.
Man, Cleveland got a lot this year, man. They got Cincinnati in the fucking playoff. They got Cincinnati in the fucking Super Bowl, and they got the All-Star game in Cleveland. I don't want to hear nothing else about Ohio for the next 10 years.
And you want to know something, Ohio? You will never see right again. You will never see. Every time you get to the point, you never see right.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not tripping about
And
that.
they won the skills challenge. Y'all motherfuckers think y'all got it. Son of a bitch.
Hey, Darius Garland, man, having a coming out party.
Hey, Darius Garland. Hey, Darius Garland is real. Hey,
He's a hooper. For
hey,
real.
make me want to pay attention to him more on my NBA League pass.
A little bit, man. A little bit. All right, man.
I told you what they were doing out there in Detroit. You
Moving
didn't
on.
believe me when y'all laughed me out the room. But Detroit doing some things over there. I
I'm,
ain't gonna say
still
nothing
gonna,
else.
I'm always laughing after road Detroit.
All right, man. Sixers. Speaking of basketball, man, NBA. Sixers or Brooklyn? Who won that trade?
I haven't even
Sixers.
seen Ben play yet.
Well, on paper, who you think won the trade?
I don't look at paper. I look at actual. Hey,
You look at paper too.
Don't smack. I do if it's paper one is in my pocket.
He said when it's the Clippers, I look at all the paper.
Hey, when it's the Clippers, I look at every analyst going on that bitch.
He like
What?
this. I got
What?
all the paper.
If it's 2K and I propose that trade, would you have done it, or do you think you win that trade?
I need some more draft picks.
You got 2 firsts.
Mm-mm. Hey, if you notice some talent,
And I got Steph Curry.
hey, if you notice some talent, be coming in second. All
But
I'm
hey,
saying.
didn't I tell you if Ben get traded, Steph Curry gone because they not finna trade for a non-shooter, and you're not gonna give me no shooting.
I need a shooter too.
Yeah, I need somebody who gonna shoot because he gonna pass
And I feel like that's the
Yeah.
reason why I think
sure.
Brooklyn won that trade
right now.
right now and possibly in the
Yeah.
future, because if they do offer James Harden that super max extension, like that's gonna be a terrible contract. It's gonna be Westbrook 2.0. Like it's not gonna be a good deal in 2 years, maybe sooner than that. So
Well, he don't play reckless like Westbrook. So like I feel like he's a dribble pass shoot guy. So he passes the ball. He don't like try to go full speed at niggas. He dribble and then he get contact and get the layup.
yeah,
like
he's been fighting off. He's been fighting injuries a lot the last couple of years, and that
I
has
don't
to do
count
with-
this year. I think this year, oh my hand hurt. Kyrie ain't playing. I ain't playing.
yeah.
He had 4 points in the game. You can't tell me he did that shit on purpose. He didn't do that shit on purpose. Kyrie was out there with him. He had 4 points.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Kyrie holding on to the ball.
He could get 20 in his sleep. So for him to have 4 points in the game, and he was the main ball handler in that game, he was quitting on the team. He didn't want to be there. So
All right, well, that's 2 times he done quit on the team.
Mhm.
We're gonna see, because as soon as he get upset about some
he
shit,
ready to play now.
we gonna see. All right. Should the NBA swap the 3-point contest and the dunk
Bro,
contest?
take that shit off. When I see
Throw
him,
it all
when I see
away.
a motherfucker put some Timberlands on, I said, bro, we are fucking Record Park again. It's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like Duncan and Tim's is not sporadic to me unless I see a crackhead or the dude from What's Up,
God,
Baby.
The whole thing, that was a great concept, a great dunk when he actually pulled it off. But the whole thing about the dunk contest, it suffers when they don't make the dunks on their first try.
Mhm.
Like that's what makes it terrible. Is because you got dudes that's jumping out there, multiple attempts, multiple misses, or multiple attempts. Now we know what's about to happen, and it's less eventful.
Yeah,
Well, shit, I still don't know if he's gonna make it because he done blew it 3 times.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I already know what's coming, so it's just like,
man. But you gotta remember though, like even when you gotta play it back when Michael Jordan and them, they had multiple attempts, but they did the dunks that they doing back in the day was some shit like it looked like kind of like in the game dunks. Yeah. But some of these other dunks, like once Blake Griffin jumped over the car, the dunk contest went kind of. How can you jump?
Even that was.
How can you? Nah, because you're hating.
He jumped over the front. He didn't jump over the top of the car.
Can you jump over a car? Well,
No.
shut up.
I could jump over a Tonka
That's
car.
and that's what I be talking about. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers that's out here complaining about this dunk contest can't dunk a ball doing the shit.
You know,
not the
Felix.
point, though.
You know, Felix Mo. He gonna find a way to make the
That's
the
not
no
the point,
taking
though.
down.
Because that's taken away from. Okay, everybody can be like, "Well, y'all niggas didn't play in the league, so why are y'all talking about sports on the podcast?"
Well,
That's
here you go.
beside the
Here
point.
you go. I did play the league.
What
Play the league. It's called 2K. I played the league. My player got to the league. This shit real. My player got to the league.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's just like that's beside the point. That I can't.
And also, it's like
I got
the
more
shit that
stats.
they're having to attempt because we've seen everything already, so they gotta boost it up. So of course they're gonna miss the shit. Like it's a million motherfuckers watching me do this one dunk for the first time in real life. Like they probably do it easy in the gym by themselves.
I'll say everybody right now. I say fuck that. I say everybody. If y'all want a slam dunk competition, everyone go blow the dust off the NBA Live 2005.
Oh my
God!
god! Hey, NBA Live. They had
Boy,
we
was throwing the fucking ball off the shit off the camera.
Yeah.
What?
Now that was some shit.
What?
Jason Richardson
We
was
never
going
answered
crazy.
the question though. Do y'all think they should move the
They should
3-point
get rid
contest
of
at
that
the
shit.
end? 3-point contest at the end as the main event, and then put the dunk contest right before. Should they swap those? I kind of feel like they should.
They should put the dunk contest first, like before skills challenge.
No, I wouldn't do that. It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. But
yes, it is. and when D-Wade did that shit, he really disqualified everybody who really dunked.
Oh yeah, that's why I put him as a rule breaker.
Yeah, like Aaron Gordon was putting the ball under his ass. Zach LaVine putting the ball behind his back, dunking and shit.
I get that one because somebody had to win. But the most recent one where he lost that one, it was rigged, and D-Wade refuses to acknowledge that. But next quick hitter, man, Juwan Howard. Did you guys see this?
No. Oh, when
you Show did. And he should do it again.
Why?
Don't put your hands on me. Did you see his explanation?
No, I did not see his explanation.
Well, tell what was his explanation about? Explain.
They was talking back and forth because Michigan had lost. They was talking shit back and forth, and he put his hand on, and he gave.
He's like, hey, I'm trying to talk to you.
Yeah, it was more than the handshake.
I didn't see it more than a hand. I saw, hey, don't walk past me. I'm trying to talk to you.
Well, let's listen to Juwan.
I just saw what let's listen to what Juwan Howard had to say. Where is this clip at? Can you send it to our Twitter? Or is it on something else?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, you can't send it to Twitter?
I can. Let me see.
Because my whole thing was, all right, Juwan Howard got into a scrum after the game. Michigan lost. But apparently the reason they were fighting was because, or he was upset was because Michigan Wisconsin called a timeout.
Hold on, I went back up real quick. They said before we jump in, I want to make this last. The dunk contest should be other sports athletes.
That's pretty interesting.
I wouldn't mind that. They actually did that with Michael Irvin.
Yeah, they showed
I wouldn't mind watching some NBA players dunk. You saw
NFL players.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be interesting.
That's very interesting.
Like Myles Garrett in a dunk contest.
Oh yeah, because he was out there dunking on motherfuckers.
What was the other dude? The high jumper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was. He had bounds. That was crazy.
Right.
I wasn't expecting that. But back to the story. So Juwan Howard was upset that Wisconsin.
If he wanted to pull it up.
Which Twitter? Who's Twitter?
We don't make the rules Twitter. There, right there.
Okay, so
This man didn't send in the DM. Just
Oh,
God damn it!
Put up the time so you get it too.
Oh my
So look,
God!
Delete it.
apparently Wisconsin called a timeout because they were up by 20. They had taken their starters out, and Michigan still had their starters in. They were full court pressing. So, and the backups didn't know what to do. They was fumbling the ball. So Wisconsin apparently called timeout to get their players in order. Like, yo, this is what you're gonna do to break the press. And Juwan Howard apparently was upset that they called timeout. And then here is what happened. Or this is him explaining.
I didn't like the timeout being called, and I'll be totally honest with you. I thought it was, not necessary at that moment, especially being a large lead. And then for to have the timeout be called with 3 seconds, 4 seconds to go, I thought that was, what I felt wasn't fair to our guys. And so that's what happened.
Just a follow-up, if you wanted the game to get done, why keep the press on against Wisconsin's backups at that point?
It wasn't press. We was just 5 pressure defense, man-to-man. That's what 5 is for us.
All right. So they weren't full court pressing. They were just pressing.
You put your hands on me.
Hey, man.
Right.
You put your hands on me.
I didn't even.
I'm putting my hands on you too.
That's fair.
Let me-
I'm always been a proponent of, hey, if you hit me, you can't be mad if I decide to slap the shit out you.
All right, check this out. I'm not even about the putting the hands on each other like that. Juwan Howard, I respect you as a coach, man. You've been a coach with Miami. I respect you fully, right? But Juwan Howard, this is called being light-skinned and in your feelings. And I'm gonna tell you why. As a head coach, man, you are the one that keeps composure of the team. If you are disappointed in your guys, that's for you to get in their ass. I don't care if you're playing man-to-man, right? You're playing man-to-man pressure. In the eyes of basketball, if I'm playing man-to-man and I'm playing pressure, that's full court, because if my man is on the other side of the court, I'm going to pressure him to get the ball out of his hands.
Right.
What you showcased at the end of the game was not professional, regardless of what's going on. You pulled your mask down, a comment was said, and the coach reached out to bring you down and talk to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
From then on, you went on to proceed to get mad, and you didn't sock him or nothing. You went to slap somebody that probably said something out of line, because now
he slapped an assistant.
He slapped the assistant because the assistant probably said something that was out of line, right? But Howard, you escalated the situation by demonstrating poor sportsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
They always preach, win, lose, or draw, you shake the person's hand. You were getting ready to, if he didn't touch you at all, smooth walk past that man.
Right past, like you ain't see
Right
him.
past the man. And then also, too, you're mad at your opponent, right? He actually was being nice to you, because if he wanted to really embarrass y'all, he could have kept the starters in and kept pushing up the score.
Right.
But
I'm a proponent of running it up. You want me to stop scoring? Stop me. Play some defense.
So he took him out, right? And if he has his backups in, as a coach, you're still going to coach the kids that get that much run. And if the kids that's not getting that much run is getting cooked, you have to stop the game and coach them up, regardless of how many seconds it is. You didn't take your start.
It's always a teachable moment.
Thank you. You didn't take your starting 5 out. You was clearly going to run that.
You didn't stop coaching.
I
got to stop coaching.
Thank you. Like, just because your team getting around the floor, I shouldn't have to stop coaching. Yeah. And I feel like Howard is completely in the wrong, and his explanation is completely wrong. And I stand by this man.
Right.
And I
it's still all love, but you got to get this criticism.
But his sportsmanship for this game,
I can't wait for Jalen Jacoby tomorrow.
His sportsmanship for this game was very piss poor.
Right.
And that's it. That's all it is. Piss poor preparation equals piss poor performance. Piss poor performance.
You never want to lose by
pain. Thank you.
You don't want to lose by 20 to Wisconsin.
Hey, things like that happen, bro.
In Black History Month,
it don't matter. Like, to me, that's beside the point. Like, bad losses happen, but it's about how you deal with said losses.
It's been a rough season for them too.
That always speaks more to your character, if anything. You know what I'm saying? Like
if I wanted to send my kids to Michigan, right? Because I get it. Howard's having a tough season. Even fucking Penny Hardaway's having a tough season. But this is not the type how you showcase it. Your kids got beat by Wisconsin. We know Wisconsin is very Luke, right? So you still got to showcase it.
Yeah, like, they made the Final Four.
They made the Final Four, yeah. But at the same time, if Juwan Howard is that mad, boy, when practice come, Motherfuckers getting suicide to death. Like
we can't call it suicide, man.
Even the fucking
line runs. They're gonna get line run.
Hey man, check this out. This sensitivity culture bullshit.
You can't call it that, man.
Athletes know what it's called, man. I'm not changing the suicide run,
man. I grew up on that, man.
Line run can mean run to the free throw line and back. No, this is suicide.
It's line run.
We're gonna see if you're gonna make it. Because the objective of the run is to see if you're going to make it. I'm going to make sure you're going to fall the fuck out. Matter of fact, the assistant coaches line up and the water boy.
Wisconsin is ranked 15th currently.
Not after that. Michigan ain't ranked shit.
Michigan is not ranked at all.
They struggling. So, and he feels it, man.
It's boiling over. All right, man.
Especially after making the Final Four last year.
That's the last quick hitter. We got our new favorite award.
They just gonna keep giving us Tiffany
Haddish. B, stupid ass nigga award. Who we got? Who
follow me?
Stupid ass nigga award goes to.
Who getting the second one, man? Cause I got the first one. Who getting the second one?
Eli Apple. The burnt toast itself. Eli Apple, you went across Twitter and disrespected a whole city of New Orleans that got good food. Right? You disrespected a whole team that when you left didn't say shit about you. They left you real undercover.
Although they could have. They had
until you said something and they pulled the covers back. And we seen you for the suspect that you are. Fuck. When it comes oh my God, boy was getting cooked. You are the single reason why the Bengals lost the game. Cooper Kupp put you in the blender in the last couple of plays. And then you said all that bullshit. Other NFL players had to jump in to cook you too, because they boy, it's sad when damn near all of the NFL teams know you.
Oh yeah, they staring across from Eli like, oh yeah, I'm getting this.
Lamar Jackson jumped in, so you know he pick on you when he see you. Every NFL player came out there and literally said, "We pick on you." So you know when Coach 30 came out, he picked on you, stupid ass nigga. Eli, and then he's scared to get back on Twitter, bro.
I heard he ain't been back since the Super Bowl.
Boy, y'all check on that man, because we grilled him, charboiled.
You know what he said? Oh, this is fuel for my fire. Nobody want to hear that shit, bro.
He said,
where the fire was at?
He was like,
Coop was cooking.
And he was like, this is what he said. He said, man, I'm going to take this to get better. Boy, you was a top draft pick that been burnt every team you been on.
How you gonna get better?
He was on the Giants and got sirloin. He got on the fucking
sirloin.
He got on the fucking Saints and got sirloin. He went to the fucking
just sick, man.
Super Bowl on national TV. I consider other games national, but this was really national.
International.
And was cooked.
The whole world.
Apple pie.
The whole world seen
you. Hey, you know, Eli Apple, you know you got it bad when you on the floor or on the field and your teammates won't pick you up.
Hey, he did reach and it was like, boy, you get your ass up.
Sorry,
it ain't even wet over there.
So Eli Apple, please, for We Don't Make the Rules, you'll be receiving a lovely basket of Stupid Nigga Awards, which is going to consist of burnt toast, an empty cup, and a book of I Wish a Nigga Would in regards to that. So you go ahead and enjoy that gift. We're going to send it to you, and we love you, man.
And some cleats, because you know you need some new feet.
All right,
y'all,
man.
sorry.
So
sorry, brother.
It's the Stupid Ass Nigga Award. Let's move on to our favorite segment, the Rule Breaker segment, man.
I ain't got the music today, man.
Here we go.
Oh, thank y'all.
First rule breaker, man. Kamila Valieva and the Russia Court of Arbitration for Sport.
Come here.
15-year-old girl tested positive for sports enhancing drugs, and she was allowed to compete in the Winter Olympics, and it's just super unfair. I don't care how old she is, because apparently, like when you're underage, you get more rights or whatever, because she's not supposed to know apparently she don't know what's going into her body. But it sets a bad precedent when you have somebody like, and it's become a race war or a race issue of Sha'Carri Richardson being banned and not being allowed to compete for marijuana,
all.
which is not a sports enhancing drug. So I mean, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, once again, they show that Russia can do whatever the fuck they want. If we be honest, like, like even when they had an Olympic ban on the country of Russia that was supposed to be 4 years, then they lowered it to 2 years, and then they was like, well, we're still gonna let the athletes compete, but not under Russia. They're gonna be Russian Olympic curators or something, like
representatives.
Yeah, they're the representatives. They're not from Russia, but
I'm trying to figure what kind of chokehold Russia got on everybody.
They got
Russia,
everybody nudes. Like,
Yeah, Russia is hack. That's what they do.
that's
So they done spied on the U.S. They know what the fuck going on.
Hey,
so you can't fuck with Russia. Like,
bro, and I don't mean to jump on the 15-year-old girl head, but I'm gonna jump on her head because you know, be motherfuck them
Steve
kids.
don't care about none of that.
Stomp it out.
They said she performed and she did terrible, right? They said, she fell down on her jumps because the drug
It wasn't in there.
wasn't there. So when the drugs are not there, you can't perform that good.
Power still.
What?
I can't skate anymore.
What? Have you seen that?
That
Come
shit
on, man. A
like
prime
Space
example.
Jam.
Hey, a prime example. If you watch Euphoria, Rue,
Yeah,
when she didn't have her drugs, she was snitching on everybody.
yeah.
Throwing bombs and running
What?
out the room.
Hey, shit, how long have you been sleeping with Nate?
What? Bro, she went off the rail.
Threw
they
a bomb in the room and then left.
But they was like, why would you listen to her? She on drugs. Hey, that's
No,
what
she
I would have
not.
said though. She on drugs. Why would you listen to her?
Hell no, she having a trip right now. She's sober. She
Who
going
you
through
gonna
withdrawal.
believe? Who you gonna believe?
Why you
Or this
give her
drug
a
addict?
why you give her a award? She's on drugs. Like, man.
Yeah, but I mean, she didn't medal. She didn't play. So I guess karma is all right in the world. I guess until the next time they decide to allow somebody to do whatever they want. The Olympics is
Russia got this shit.
The Olympics is full of it, bro. The Olympics is just full of it, man. And with that being said, next rule breaker, man, Michelle Tafoya retired and immediately starts showing her ass. She doesn't believe in systemic racism. She's upset that her kids will be taught about systemic racism, and she believes Colin Kaepernick isn't in the league because he can't play, not because he was whiteballed out of the league.
Did you see the post where it said that she lives in a neighborhood that was predominantly black until the whites ran them out?
Yes, LZ Granderson read her for Phil.
Wait, and then to add on to that, they said she also had property in which it had the deeds had the deeds had the clause in which kicked out multiple African Americans from their home.
Right.
So again, who's this? Michelle Tafoya?
Yeah.
Covering black people.
Michelle Tafoya,
She don't like us.
I never really fucked with her from the beginning with. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? That literally shows you people that's in some of these
they interviewing us.
Not they interviewing us, but behind the scenes they go home to their family and say, honestly, I can't stand this motherfucker.
Right.
I can't stand.
I wish Kaepernick would just stand the fuck up.
I just don't
That's
understand
what
how
she was
you can
going
think
on.
that racism isn't real when you live where you live and the history of that, but also you cover the NFL, and
She covered multiple racist issues.
Right, even right now, they're under investigation, being sued for being racist, like having racist practices. How can you just deny this outwardly? Like it makes no sense. You're literally choosing to be ignorant of the facts.
Nah, it's literally saying
Because you want to believe in what you want to
Nah, she
believe
just
in.
being herself.
Nah, it's just basically saying it doesn't affect me, so why do I give a fuck? That's basically what it is in a nutshell. That's all.
I ain't got to cover it no more. Thank Jesus.
Right, like
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I get my little pension and 401k. I'm gonna tell you right now, I really feel about these motherfuckers.
She went immediately to Fox. Like,
Yeah,
goddamn.
like right
You need to go
Fox
to
News.
YouTube. Like, what the Fox? What?
Oh, kid got a little insight. Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead and read that chat comment, Felix.
Most media and journalists are racist. Racist as fuck. I've seen it and experienced it in college and up close.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, it's unfortunate that that's the case. And I hope she just fade to black, bro. Like it is what it is. Like
That's the thing. Like, all these sports are us.
right, she got her money already and then decided to dip and was like, "Yeah, on my way out and knock some shit over." Last rule breaker, man.
She said nigga on the way out. I bet you.
Probably. Last rule breaker. D Wade, man. for single-handedly ruining the NBA dunk contest for years to come because he wanted the Miami Heat guy to win so bad that he intentionally gave Aaron Gordon a low score so that he lost in the dunk off a couple years ago.
Who he dunked off against that year?
Derek Jones, I think that was his name. Yeah. Aaron Gordon. It's a shame that Aaron Gordon did like 4 dunk contests and didn't win one.
Bro, he had 50s all. He had 50 the entire dunk contest.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Hey, come on.
If I was Aaron Gordon, I can't fuck with Wade.
You can't, like, bro.
I can't fuck with you, dog.
You cheated me out of a dunk contest, like. And granted, in the grand scheme of things, a dunk contest probably isn't much. Man. But when you really do feel like you were the best at something,
and it's your
peers,
away, right? It's your peers voting for this shit,
right?
Like he played against D Wade, he probably yucked it up with him, had a couple wine or something. Nah, I can't fuck with you. But I was saying this last year, I was like, bro, if I was Aaron Gordon, I'd never dunk the ball again. Every fucking NBA game, I'm doing finger rolls and layups. Bro, I would never dunk it again.
And he said it, he seemed so defeated afterwards. And he said it like, yo, I'll probably never do this contest again. Like, nah, man. 4 times, 4 L's. Like, what's the point?
Man, shout out to Skip Bayless.
Why?
For comment,
he jumped over Taco Fall. That man is 8 foot tall.
He's had some of the more creative dunks in the dunk contest over the last 5 or 6 years. Like, man, the one with the drone. He dropped the drone down. He had the one that brought out the mascot on the
skates.
What's
the hoverboard?
Yeah, the hoverboard one.
Got the ball, put it under.
Took a seat in the air, bro.
Like that shit is fucking sick.
Shout out to Kenneth in the chat. He said, "Facts. D Wade helped kill basketball a little bit, just a little bit, man."
He also helped me kill. You know what I'm saying? Sports announcement too.
Here we go. I like him.
Them outfits be killing me. Stop the leather. There's too much leather. There's too much freaky shit.
It's the halftime. It's halftime in the All-Star game. Team Durant is up by 1 point, 94-93. Steph is going crazy. I think he found his stroke. He is 8 for 11 from 3.
Wait. He said found his stroke. You know, motherfuckers don't play defense.
Wide open threes.
He got the best motherfuckers in the game passing the ball.
They need to play defense on him.
Hey, he ain't got a pass from Draymond in 2 months, and it's hurting.
Right, but I'm saying they need to watch him because this could propel him into that little last 25 games of the season.
Oh yeah, 50.
Right, hurting people. So yeah,
he's coming.
He on the way. But yeah, man, shout out to
the halftime is good though. They're celebrating a 75 team, so they're coming out by position.
Oh, by position.
So they did the centers. Now they're doing the guards right now. Oh, yeah.
They robbed T-Mac.
They robbed
T-Mac.
Yeah, it's a couple players, man, that probably should have been on there, man.
Tracy McGrady should be on there.
Yeah, T-Mac, Dwight Howard. We already know those two for sure.
Yeah, we made.
Anthony Davis should not be on there.
Here we talked about this earlier,
hey, somebody said Anthony Day to Davis, and I lost it. I said, "Oh my fucking god!"
Yeah, we talked about that, man. Like,
in the city of LA, we know who the real AD is.
Yeah,
it's not Anthony Davis.
It's not.
He actually won his chip
and
here.
It's so unfortunate, bro.
He won his chip here.
Here you go. Look, he won one here too, man.
Man, we already know who running.
Can we get another 4-month break off? Can we get that?
Oh, you want to stop the season?
Yeah, can we stop the season?
Hey, we're Omicron now when you need it.
Man, I need another 4-month break. So
they said 10 days. They said 10 days. We ain't stopping no season.
Bruh. Yeah.
Hey, imagine they didn't stop the season when they just did 10 days like that.
That would have been sick.
Yo.
That would have been sick. But that's all. Anybody got other rule breakers before we get up out of here?
It's in the show like that.
All right, man. So make sure you guys use the 30% discount code, man, for Papa John's. All right. The code is PJ Rules. All right. Only valid for regular menu price items and exclusive at location 6520 Crenshaw Boulevard. All right. That is store number 4904. Make sure you follow them on Instagram at Papa John's 4904. Make sure you order through the Papa John's app or at papajohns.com only. Okay. For this deal, support them because they support us. Also, make sure you mention the word fresh to get 25%. Mention fresh for a 25% discount on tax preparation for individual returns for new clients at Cobb, Phillips, and Associates. All right. Make sure you support these people because they support us. All right. Now, let's get up out of here, man.
Quick question.
What?
Do they have a halftime show in the NBA Finals?
No.
They should.
Every game?
Just for game one.
Oh.
Just for game one. I ain't saying put these players on ice for 20 minutes for
right.
every game, but like, you gotta have somebody for game one.
All right, man. So make sure y'all follow the podcast on Instagram and Twitter at WDMTR Pod. All right. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Felix_Reyes Jr. Mr. BB. That's me. Dre, where can they find you?
At Made It Look Easy _ and now Made It Look Easy _ fit. We are getting in shape, people.
Let's go.
We are taking our mental health and our bodies and our lives to the next level. Come fuck with me and I'll fuck with y'all.
Let's do it. And B, where can they find you, bro?
Leave it to be 31.
Why?
Because I am that shooter.
Part of the 75 team.
And he's a big drinker.
Hey, chill out, bro.
Part of the 75 greatest shooters of all time.
Man, listen, man. If you need the job done, call me because I don't miss.
He got his 4.5 on his hip. He got that 9 on him.
Damn,
like
here come the police again. Fuck. Now I'm back under investigation. Thanks to Dre. Shit.
It's okay, bro.
Cut his mic. We out of here.
I'll cut my own mic.
We out of here.
All right, man. We'll see y'all next week, man.
Her loss, huh? I just sent the text like thanks cause I bossed up. I just sent the text like thanks cause I post my bitch on the timeline. Every bitch mad. They ain't even see my bitch face. They know my bitch.